Hey friends, it's me, Paula, and this is what I am today. That's bad when you need a sign to remind you what you are, doesn't it?
You don't need a sign.
But I am so grateful and so thankful and so blessed. So, I'm not going to be cooking today. I'm good. This is going to be a Q&A thing. And y'all got some questions, and I hope I can come up with some answers. If I don't know the answer, I will do my best to try to get the answer for you. Okay?
You ready?
I don't know what I did with my glasses. Well, I don't have anything to read, do I?
I was going to say, you don't even have to read. Okay, so this came from Chris Gebhardt. And
come up here so you make sure they pick up your voice, please, Teresa.
So this came from Chris Gebhardt. I don't have names for everybody, but I do on this one.
Okay.
And he just sent a really sweet note saying how much he loves the quarantine and YouTube cooking. And he's asking about your the can that remains on your counter, and it's your grease, bacon grease. So he's got kind of a three-piece to it.
Well, let me see, Teresa, if it's
got anything in it.
This one, because with Michael being...
Yikes.
I'm so glad it was refrigerated. With Michael being on a diet, I'm just not using my bacon grease up like I was.
Well, guess what? That's going to answer his questions, because he says, does the can remain on the counter? Does it need to be refrigerated?
In my normal life, when Michael is eating like I am used to him eating, it just stayed out on the counter. But it will rancid on you if you don't use it up fairly quick. So I just decided to move mine to the refrigerator since I'm using so little of it.
When you talk about it going rancid, that's the second question, is how long does bacon grease last before you need to get rid of it?
Now, I can't tell you an exact time, but you can smell of it. And surely, yeah. If it has that little off smell to it, you know, and our motto is, if in doubt, throw it out.
I'm going to agree with you there. And what do you use your bacon drippings for?
Mainly, I use them for my strawberry shortcake.
Don't start.
I'm kidding.
That's your whipped cream, is what she's trying to tell you.
Yeah, I put a little in my whipped cream. No, I'm kidding. I use it for all of my vegetables, like my fresh green beans, fresh butter beans. If I'm doing okra and tomatoes on top of the stove, I'll put a little spoonful of the drippings in that. Just any vegetable that I want flavor to. If you're scrambling eggs for a crowd, I would use about a tablespoon of that to scramble my eggs in. So you can use it just about in anything except something sweet.
It's a grease, I should say grease. It's an oil replacement, wouldn't you say? And that's what I know my mother and my grandmother saved it because you didn't have to buy it.
That's right, that's right. And it's already got all the flavor and everything that you're looking for in it.
Yeah, it makes everything better.
Hope that helps. But bacon grease is like gold to me.
Now this is actually from a friend of ours.
Oh, it is?
It's from Radar, Demira.
Radar. I am so happy that you said his name. Because Radar, I've had it sitting on my counter now forever. And it got moved. Radar sent me this. It's a stick of butter. But I actually think it's a notepad. Right, Eddie?
Yeah.
I hadn't touched it, Radar, because I didn't want to break it or do anything wrong until I could tell you, thank you so much for thinking of me, Radar. You're one of the sweetest guys I've ever met. And this is my pad of butter. Pad being the... So how do you get to the pads without...
You probably have to
Wait. I might be onto something. I'm just afraid I'm afraid to do it, Radar. So I may leave it like this.
Well, how about
and leave it sitting on my counter? Yes.
Okay, so he is asking, which I can't believe he's asking this, but maybe he's on a diet. He says, I was wondering if you ever replace sugar with artificial sweeteners when baking a recipe, and if so, which ones would you recommend using?
I have, Radar. My daughter-in-law, Claudia, doesn't really give her children sugar. Very, very small amounts of it. And I'm looking at the substitute now that she told my husband Michael to use, and I'm not advertising for anybody, but monk fruit. And Cloud said it's really good for baking. I am gonna need my glasses. Let me find them. Here they are. So let's see. It looks just like sugar. 1-to-1 sugar replacement. So if your recipe called for 1 cup of sugar, you would exchange it for 1 cup of monk fruit.
Nice. So it's an even exchange.
So, yes. So hope that helps you, Radar. Love and best dishes, honey. I guess you're back up north now for the summer. Lucky little devil.
Okay, so this is from Kathy. I'm gonna kill her name and I feel bad.
Okay,
Kathy Kalupy. It's Collupy. I apologize. Kalupy. She is asking.
Is that Italian, Eddie? Do you think that's Italian? Kalupy?
I like his face. I wish they could have seen that. Well, anyway, she wants to know, because we always use house seasoning, but you also talk about your silly salt. So she's asking, because she wants to order it, what is the difference between your house seasoning and your silly salt, and what do you use it for?
Okay.
Why do you need two? Why do you need both?
The house seasoning is salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder. The silly salt has many more herbs in it than just that. And I love, of course, I'll use my silly salt on anything, but I especially love it in cold salads like shrimp salad, chicken salad, egg salad, tuna salad. I just like, it's got a little zing. So, but you can use it on anything there again, except for sweet things.
Yeah,
like if you're baking a cake and it calls for salt, I wouldn't use the house seasoning, and I wouldn't use silly salt, yeah.
House seasoning is a little bit more basic, so it's like an everyday. You can really put it on anything and everything.
That goes in every pot of savory that we cook at Paula Deen's Family Kitchen and the Lady and Sons and Creek House. You know, that's our.
Makes a really good pot of collards.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so we get a lot of these questions. Where do you shop for your cute clothes?
Oh my gosh, thank you. Ain't this cute? I've had it for years. I was just introduced, y'all. You know, we had a store called Affordables here in Savannah, and they closed it down. Did you ever shop at Affordables? I did. Loved it. Well, the other week when I had the family at Hilton Head for a little vacation, there is Unaffordables over there, but it's under another name there. What's
It's called Aiden Lane.
Aiden Lane.
Aiden. Aiden Lane. I've never heard of it, but so we went there. But let me tell y'all about this place in St. Simon's. Bubbles, you know, my best friend, was there this weekend. Phil was playing in a golf tournament, and so Susan called this girl up that owns, like, I think all she carries in the store is tops. I don't even think she carries bottoms. But Susan was in the store. She said, "Okay, sissy, we're going shopping." Do do you have anything for the Lee Greenwood event yet? I said, well, no, not really. So Diane, the girl that owns the place, wound up modeling everything that I thought I would like.
So basically, we need to ask Bubbles the question about where to get
but
the clothes.
now let me think of the name of that place. Do you know the name of it, Eddie?
I think it's under her name, isn't it? I would have to pause.
I don't know, but
and
if
look it
y'all
up.
will just hold on 1 minute. Talk among yourselves. Okay, Eddie found it. I guess this was Saturday, I can't remember. But I bet I watched a fashion show put on by Diane for 45 minutes. And it's Diane Collins.
Bailey.
Where did Collins come from?
Diane Bailey Designs.
Diane Bailey Designs the Beach House
In St. Simons.
in St. Simons, Georgia. And you can go on her website, and I guess it's just her name, and but anyway, you can find it. But she's around my age, mine and Sissy's age, Susan's age, and so she knows what girls our age need and are kind of looking for. So take a look on that website, and she can make you to order anything that you want. If you only want it 10 inches long, she can do that. So anyway, she's got some really good looking things.
You've also been known to pick up a few things in the airport here and there.
Yeah, I love the airport. Sometimes if I got 10 minutes, I'll stop and do this. I got to quit doing this, so I got a closet full of crap right now. But I like, I'll always love Eileen Fisher. She's so basic and so
forgiving.
Yes, and she just, you wear the clothes don't wear you.
Right. Okay, this was an interesting one. Why do you call Bobby's wife Cloud?
Cloud. The reason I call her Cloud, y'all, is because in Panama City, Panama, or Venezuela, or wherever, they pronounce her name Claudia. So I just call her Cloud because it's easier for this tongue to say Cloud. But it's here in the States it would be pronounced Claudia. But I can't even hardly say it that way. It's just Claudia. Cloudy, partly cloudy.
Okay, so everybody keeps asking also about Dogwood. Can you give them a little update? I know we did a video.
Yes.
That's going to come up probably within the next week.
Did I do another video since our first one is?
Yeah.
I've been busy, but I can't remember what I've been busy doing, y'all. So I pushed the contractor the other day to give me a move-in date, and he said August the 1st. So,
Eddie?
We shall see. Always takes more money and more time. More time, more money.
You just mentioned something that really wasn't a question, but I know it's going to prompt a question. What is the Lee Greenwood event?
The Lee Greenwood event is this fabulous event that Lee is having. And I was just with Lee a few weeks ago at Heroes, Wounded Heroes. And Lee gets houses given to some of these that are just so bad that they need a special facility to live in. So I was invited to be a part of that. In fact, Lee actually honored me with an award for the work I've done along with him for our Wounded Warriors. So he is having something July the...
No, this is in October.
October. October the 12th, somewhere in Alabama. Does anybody?
Huntsville, Alabama.
Huntsville, Alabama, and it's going to be at the.
I'm not sure of the location, but it's a 40th celebration of Lee.
That's right. It's
and all
been,
of his friends are going to be participating.
Right. It's been 40 years since Lee wrote that song that makes your hair stand up on.
God bless the USA.
God bless the USA. It's hard to believe it's been 40 years, y'all.
We just did a post last week on it, and you gave them the information.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
So I gave them information.
Yeah.
Good.
So it's on your
Good.
Facebook page.
But there's going to be like 200 of Lee's friends.
And there's about 40 artists that are going to be performing.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I thought it was 200 artists.
well, I think there's a ton of friends coming, but I think he's got, in the country world, he's got a lot of.
Okay, I was going to say, it sure is going to be hard to have time for 200 to
I
sing.
was going to say, they might all have to go on. one
Bring
time.
your pajamas. Because it's going to be a long show. So it is like 40 different
Yes.
country singers.
I want to say Michael Ray's on it, Lee Bryce, the Oak Ridge Boys. I mean, like,
Yeah.
it goes literally from the genre of who's
Yes.
popular today
Yes.
to the genre of who was popular 40 years ago.
So I want to thank all those people for supporting Lee and celebrating along with he and the rest of us for that beautiful song that he wrote 40 years ago that
We will be singing proudly on the 4th of July.
Yes, on the 4th of July.
Okay, so kind of the last question that
Uh-huh.
I've got for you, Paula, and this is actually coming from several people. We have been cooking with your new cookware
Yes.
recently, and we only had the red at one time, but now we have the full line back in.
Yes.
So people are asking, where can they buy it?
They can go to Amazon.
The Paula Deen store.
And I think right this second is Amazon Prime. Is that
was last week.
that was last weekend? So it just lasted a week. But you can go on Amazon to the Paula Deen store and find them. They're really nice. I'm proud of them. And they come in a beautiful blue color, red, and you know what? I love the silver because it reminds me. Can I go grab a piece of silver? Do I have time? It's right out there over there towards the back of the room, Teresa. Yes.
Now, see, it's funny. I like the butter color, the yellow, and then
the butter is beautiful. It
and
makes
the
you
sea
smile.
glass color that
And the
matches
sea glass.
the.
But I just love this. My mother had so much aluminum. You know, aluminum was really big back in the
Revereware.
50s. And no, not the Revereware. Aluminum. And they would have designs on them. Like Mama had a platter and it was like a pattern of fruit in the center. But to me, it reminds me of the old aluminum pieces. And of course, it's non-stick, and all you have to do is just literally go like that, and it's clean. But I love the silver. But that's why we did so many colors, so everybody could have their choice.
Okay,
So that'd be Amazon, and I think if you're in one of our restaurants, Paula Deen's Family Kitchen, I think they might all
they do, actually.
carry the cookware, and the Lady and Sons. I don't think the Creek House carries
Okay, these
it.
are not questions, but these are kind of challenges, is the way I'm going to take them.
Oh, okay.
So we're just looking for a commitment. This actually is for you and Michael. Too bad he's not here.
Okay.
They would like to see the cook-off of the chicken and dumplings. Number one. And then he always talks about keto, so they would love for you two to do a keto recipe together.
Okay.
Think we can promise we'll do
Okay.
those?
Yes, I know he would be happy to. You know, what he does is actually kind of boring.
Keto, for the keto?
Mhm.
Not for the chicken and dumplings.
Oh, no, not for the chicken and dumplings, no. But the keto, you know, he just wants a lot of salads. But we do have some keto recipes that sounded good. But, you know, I get in this rut. What do you want for dinner? A salad.
Well, we'll go
But
for
yes.
so we'll go for the chicken and dumpling challenge.
Yes, yes,
Maybe we can do that when we get back into your house to
yes.
Dogwood.
Yes, that would be
Then
great.
you can have your own area and he
That's
can have
right.
his, because gosh
That's
knows
right.
you can't look at what he's doing. And he can't look at what you're doing.
Ah.
Well, that was it for this Q&A.
As always, I love being with y'all in your presence. So y'all have a wonderful week. It's Monday here, a rainy Monday. And when it's raining, I could just cook all day in the kitchen. So I hope y'all have a blessed week, and I send you love and best dishes. Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.